Hi friends, I would love to talk to us today about the need to reason. Relatively, confrontation is good if it is a last resort. But as civilized beings living in a greatly constantly evolving world of social consciousness, I expect us to embrace debate, civilized dialogue. I think it's a panacea to global confrontations. It's a panacea to global confusions. Because when we debate, we reason and we dialogue, you understand? We exchange ideas. We appreciate differences. Though it might be inconvenient truths, but at least be able to sit down and see the other person's, point of view. I feel, as a social scientist, that wars and confrontation should be last resort. That means when every other option fails, then we embrace wars. But apart from that, we should exploit and exhaust every diplomatic option before going for confrontation. Because when we take decisions when we're angry, we always regret them. When we make promises when we're excessively happy or intoxicated, we always regret them. So sometimes I expect us to be sober, have sober reflection, create consideration before you make promises. And make sure that before you make promises, there's relatively, more than average resources to fulfill them. I expect us to confront our fears, appreciate our delusions, moderate our illusions, embrace scientific education, then end this spiritual frustration, grown from calumny, ignorance, arrogance, and vengeance. By doing this, we can, eliminate terrorism. Yeah, we can do that through social transparency, through multiculturalism, through appreciation of one another's weaknesses, through the strong, doing everything to protect the weak, through the rich helping the poor, through the sane looking after the insane, through those allowing those with vision to lead those that are morally blinded, through moderation, through being sensitive to the plight of humanity, looking after the poor, the sick, needed, and vulnerable among us. We can create diplomacy if we, first of all, let charity grow, begin from our home. Let transparency, let trust begin from our homes. We can create diplomacy. We can become the great men and women we are created to be, to appreciate one another's, gifts and endowments, while respecting our differences, cultural differences. We can become that which humanity wants us to be. Actually, we can become a great humanity in this 21st century. We are in the second decade of 21st century, the age of science, the age of internet, the age of the social media, the age where every man is almost a semi-journalist, the age of information liberalism, where people are free to air their opinion and all those things, doing their little telephones, their little communication gadgets and all those things. We are evolving, and wonderfully we are doing well. But the question is about scientific evolution creating agents of our destruction, agents of destruction. Are we evolving to self-destruct? Are we evolving to self-destruction? Will we end up destroying ourselves? Have we created machines that will destroy us? Will we be survived by machines? These are the things we're talking about. Let us think about what we create, and not just that. Let us create what we can control, because power without control is useless. We don't create nuclear weapons we cannot control. We don't create aircrafts we cannot control. Men should control machines, not machine control men. Because machine doesn't have conscience. Machine doesn't have empathy. I don't think machine has consciousness. What we code into them is what they do. You tell them to kill, they kill. Tell them to stop, they start justice. But we humans, we are created with intelligence. Yeah, machines have artificial intelligence, I agree. But then, we are created with that natural intelligence. You know? To reason, to dialogue, to have empathy, to have consideration, to have feeling, and all those things. To have aspirations, to have morality. That's why sometimes I question the scientists that go there, use embryos to generate so-called medicines for healing. Why do you destroy another life to save another life? You destroy embryos, you destroy life to now get spare parts to cure alien lives. Some of our scientific evolutions, recognitions, acceptances today questions our morality, questions our spirituality, questions our audacity as survivors and dwellers in the 21st century. I like IVF, thank God for that. This can give, barren or childless couples chance to have their own children, all those things. But there are certain scientific developments that questions our integrity and morality. We should shun those ones. Scientists are doing something about bone marrow and all those things. They are doing something about leukemia, different cancers. They are doing something about Alzheimer's, about Parkinson and all those things. There is something about one that's gone fine in the field of psychiatry and all those things. Cardiology, pediatrics. They've done so much, at least generated these immunosuppressants that at least help us to moderate our tensions, our emotions, and the commotions that go with them as well. But then, are we not getting too medicated? Are we not getting too dedicated to these medications? Where is the moderations? Where is the moderations? What am I saying? Let there be consideration. And let there be moderation in our evolution. Let's moderate what we do. Let's think about us first, humanity first. Let's think about us first, humanity first. Our continuity is a prerequisite. Our continuity is a panacea for eternity. Our continuity is a prerequisite. But the best state of a man's world is to preserve his own. We have to do everything to preserve our lineage. Because everything has a right to continue, to continuity. Every gene has a right to continue, as if it's beneficial to social order, to dignity and humanity. But then, let's eliminate those traits that destroy us. Terrorism, barbarism, hatred, jealousy, anti-Semitism, homophobia, slavery. Let's eliminate this economic hitmen, economic bastardization, corruption, fraud, all those things. Let's eliminate police brutality, inhumanity, animalism, ethnic jingoism. Let's eliminate barbarism. Let's destroy those things, that really question our integrity as humanity, as a society. Let's destroy every agent that is poised towards social destabilization. Let's reason as one. Let's embrace scientific developments, Let's embrace, useful technological advancements. Let there be electricity. Let there be light for all. Let there be clean water. Let there be basic medication to take care of preventable diseases. Let us end infant mortality. Let us stop women from dying at childbirth. Let us stop abortion. Let us killing the unborn babies. As long as the life of the mother is not endangered. Let us give peace a chance. Let's permit globalism if it's for universal benefit. There are certain things, the world needs oxygen. Let's breathe clean air. Let's stop heating our planet. We are dying by installment. Let's stop boiling us. Let's stop frying us. Let's stop stewing us. Let us help at least to create a better ecosystem, civilized, healthy ecosystem, so that our minds can be wealthy. Because a healthy mind is a wealthy mind. A healthy mind is a wealthy mind. Let us do this. Above all, let us be grateful for being permitted to become dwellers in the first, second, and future decades in this 21st century. Let us be grateful. Gratitude is the bedrock of maturity. God help us as we assimilate and appreciate these talents. In Jesus' name. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you.